getting the boat ready for the hurricane. We need to remove everything that's on the deck. There's a lot to do. You can see lines over here that need to be removed. Anything that's loose. Both the head sail and the staysail will be both removed. I'm starting to wrap this up so I can make sure that the main is safe when the wind gusts come up. We'll probably remove the life raft, put it down below, keep it in safe spot. The Dodger will be completely removed along with all the solar panels that are on the Bimini and also on the Dodger. All of the fenders will come off, I think. I might leave the fenders out. I don't know yet. Those solar panels will come off, including all the wiring. The sides curtains on here will all come out. The lines will all be put up. All the cushions will be stowed below. And I'll also do the wrap around the mizzen like I did the main. You can see where I started wrapping it there. I haven't finished that yet. And down below, or before I get down below, of course the rod, the flags, everything will come up. The dinghy, I'll put it on board on the deck. I'll tie it down and take the outboard and put it up on this outboard mount. And down below, same thing. Right now, of course, I'm in a very lived-in space, so I've got everything out. I've been working today, so my computer's out. But basically, I'll just make sure that everything's secure down here and nothing's gonna flop around. In the cabin, it's already almost hurricane ready, because when we're out at sea, there's a lot of shifting around down here anyway. But I'll take my plants down so they don't get banged around, and probably this lamp, all of that will come down just so that it's a lot more secure. So I'll show some more videos of how I've secured the boat and when I'm tied it to the mooring ball. For right now, it's still at the anchor. It's still on anchor, sorry. And so you'll see that I've dropped one of my anchors in there. And I'm thinking I'm also going to remove the anchors in case we don't want the line to get wrapped up. I'm going to be at one of these mooring balls that you'll see right here. And we did talk to the harbor master, and they said that the mooring balls are inspected every year. They just got new chains. So they're apparently anchored down with, if I'm not mistaken, a 6,000-pound block of granite that holds the boat in place. So more to come. Oh, up here with the rigging also, I need to lock that wind generator, or maybe it has a brake on it, so I'll put the brake on it and maybe wrap some lines around it. I might even disassemble it and bring it down just in case. It doesn't look like we're gonna have a direct hit, so it's just for those gusts of wind that will pick up to about 50 to 70 miles an hour. Those will be the gusts. The sustained wind will be at about 40, which is a lot of wind. So, and if it's going on for 2 or 3 hours, that's a long time. So, getting the boat ready. Okay, I hope you can hear me. This is basically my setup for the hurricane. This is Hurricane Lee coming to the Gloucester area or nearby. It looks like it's heading more west, so we won't have a direct hit, but we will be getting wind from this direction. You can see that I'm tied up to the mooring ball at 3 different points. There are 2 lines heading out from the starboard side to the pennant right there, and another 2 lines that come from the port side to the pennant, and then another line that'll go all the way up to the pennant itself, or to the actual hardware on the mooring ball, and it's got chafe gear on all of it. I've secured both the anchors as best I can. They're super tight. The head sail has come down, as well as the staysail. So if the wind starts picking up, or the gusts come up and try to unravel it, there's no damage to my sails. Down here, I did remove the bobber from the mooring ball and tied it up against the stanchions there. I left Coco's pea pad out for just a little bit. It'll go back down below. I'm gonna wash it up real nicely and then put it down below so that it will be clean and ready for her. The mainsail and the mizzen sail are both mummified. I wrapped lines around it to make sure that they don't unravel or pick up any wind. All the lines that were on the belaying pins are put down below so that they don't catch any wind. We want to make the boat as streamlined as possible, so there's no chance of wind catching on it. I did leave my life raft up here. It should be hurricane strength, so it is locked down. The Dodger has come down. You can see that. We pulled the Dodger down, and then I've tied it down so that it doesn't rattle or get caught up in some wind gusts. I put extra lines on the ladder so that it doesn't flop around. I will be bringing all the fenders up and putting them inside, because there'll be a lot of swinging on the fenders. So that's on the starboard side. Also, I do have extra lines here in case I have to drop an anchor. Most likely wouldn't have to do that. On the port side, same thing. The fenders will go inside so that they're not dangling there. You can see that the bimini is taken down completely, and that just allows for a lot of wind flow to blow through. Coco is munching on her little bone there, and that's her last supper. And let's see there. Oh, my neighbor brought me some squash, so that was really nice of him. I'll share that with my family and friends. And here, the only thing I haven't completed yet here is the outboard is going to go up on this, and the dinghy itself, I'll hoist it up on the deck and tie her down real good on the foredeck. I tied up all my cables here for the wiring of the solar panels, and the solar panels, of course, are stowed down below. The wings are gone. I've removed that. I've removed the antennas that provide the boost. The wind generator I will put on break. It should be hurricane strength, but I want to go ahead and break it so that it's not spinning around the entire time. Last few things, the gas can and the generator I'll stow away so they won't be sitting out there. But again, that's a last minute kind of thing. I'm gonna actually top off the batteries in just a little bit to make sure that the batteries are fully topped off. Down below here, you can see where everything is being kept. So I've stacked everything up here that sits on the deck, pretty much. Deck lights, pillows, cushions, stuff like that. Same on this side. These are the cushions that we sit on out there, and the dock lines. This is the head sail. It's wrapped up and stowed down below. The barbecue pit's right there. And over here, I have stacked up my solar panels so that they're out of the way and safe. The Dodger is up here. This is the staysail. It's wrapped up and put away as well. So basically down here, there wasn't a whole lot that I did. The cabin's pretty much always ready for some rough weather. Just made sure all the latches are on really tight, and so that there's no chance of the hatch kind of flying open. So up here too, tighten those. In the head, I did take everything off the counters and put them in the sink so that it doesn't fall, and I have shampoo all over the floor, the head of the floor head. And these are the bags that I'll be taking with me for the overnight. I'll be stepping off the boat for the day and allowing it to do its thing on the mooring ball. And I have Coco's bags packed. And then these are my important documents and my work computers, and just a change of clothes, really. Over here, Coco's little crate will stay there. I'll make sure that the bilge pumps are running and double check everything to make sure that they are engaging. And they're set on auto right now so that if water starts to rise inside, the bilge pump will kick on, and that's the bilge pump alarm. I'll most likely leave the anchor light on just so that we will have visibility, and everything else, like I said, down here, I did take things off the counter and put them in the sink, and the rest is going to be just left as is, and it should be pretty safe in here. The boat's ready for a lot of rocking motions, and so it should be okay. What do you think, Coco? You think we're ready? Yeah, I think we're ready too. What's that? Let's go see. And so then this is where we're staying. You can see there are a few other boats here. There's a real pretty one that just pulled up back there. I understand someone brought an oyster that will be staying out here. I wonder if that's it. But yeah, so there's several other boats, and you can see they're on the mooring ball, and the wind is already picking up a little bit, so you can see how the mooring balls are holding on, or the moorings are holding on to the vessels. I met those guys, and this is the guy over here that brought me the squash. Nice man. And Beth and David are out here, also on a mooring ball. You can actually see their boat right behind this little white boat back there. You can see Isla Hope back in the background, and they're safely on a mooring, and David and Beth are both working on getting the boat ready as well. We had a nice dinner last night, and that was fun. So yeah, I think we're almost ready. I was gonna say as good as ready, but we really have a few more little items to do. But overall, I think we're basically set up and ready to go for this Hurricane Lee, or tropical storm now. I think it's been downgraded, so we should be just fine. We have all of this hill or mountain that will block a lot of the wind. It'll be coming from the northeast here, and so it should keep us pretty protected in here in this little cove.